am drawn to pages like yours and some other people's that I follow that are super uniform. And I find that even like with my personal pages, like if you all want to grow like a personal following, not even just a hair following, like what are your tips on making it all match and be like cohesive? Like, do you use a certain edit on your pictures? Like, how is there a methodical thing, or is it your style is just your style and it all just matches?
I would say really it's a little bit of both. If you want your Instagram to flow, especially for hair pictures and stuff, the background is key because that's also going to show up really, really
and we were very mindful with that when we remodeled the salon too.
So I kind of I change it all the time. My background always changes, but I'll have kind of leaned more towards like the darker aspect now. So I just always go to the same spot and I take the picture, same everything. And then I go, when I edit, I like to kind of focus more on the person and not the background. So it kind of darkens the background even more. So the way I edit it changes it as well. But that way when someone clicks on your page, they're not, oh my gosh, look at that tree in the background, or oh my gosh, look at that. They're seeing exactly what you want them to see.
I love that.
And that's how you kind of make it uniform and just...
Did you just start one day and then waited until your Instagram filled up?
It sucks. It really sucks.
That,
because
like,
you have,
before, that's like a hot mess everywhere, all the colors.
Hot Mess Express. But it sucks because you have this idea and you're like, okay, I want my page to look like it right now. But you can't. So I would just, every single day, I would wake up and be like, all right, I'm going to post my picture. I'm going to post my picture. And it fills up quick. You post for a week and that's when someone clicks on it, that's what they see. So I just really stayed consistent with posting, especially even when I take videos, because when I take videos, it's never in the same background. But I want that picture that shows up on my page to be the same, so it all just
so you always use the cover
where it shows.
I love that. Now tell everyone the importance of how much you post, because I know some people get really inspired and they post like 1 or 2 times and they may not get the likes they want and they feel discouraged. What would you tell those people, and how often do you post to your page?
I post once a day. I've learned with, especially the younger crowd, everyone's scared of judgment. So everyone's like, I just don't want the people that follow me to get annoyed. They're following you for a reason. They want to see it. They want to see it.
Yes.
So if they didn't want to see it, they wouldn't be following you. I post once a day, sometimes even more if I see something and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot wait to post this. I have to post it. There's some times where I'll just get like 20 likes on my picture. And if you sit there and you look at every like that you get, of course you're not going to post, because you're going to see that and be like, well, it didn't get a lot of views. But then the next day I'll post something and it's gotten 100. It's just the way that it works. And I still have people bring me in that picture of that got 20 likes versus the 100. It doesn't matter. When someone clicks on your page, they're going to exactly what they want to see. So just post everything. Once a day, make a post, story posts. I try to switch it up a little bit because I do think that hair, sometimes everyone's like, it's repetitive. So I'll do like a day in the life behind the chair, stuff like that.
That was like one of my favorite things you've done. It was so interesting. And I think that especially like to people in the industry, it's interesting because I always like to see what other hairstylists do and how their creative process is. And then I think it's also interesting for our clients to see like, oh wow, this is so cool.
They're like real people.
Like this is what they do. This is how we work. And even like maybe somebody that's following you that's thinking about wanting to get in the industry, so then they can see like this is a real like day-to-day thing. And it's so cool because we live in a time where everybody is like obsessed with like, like reality shows and social media and following people. And it's neat that like as a stylist, you have like your own show on your Instagram if you want it to be that way.